Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DB. Gonna make a short video real quick. Probably won't be real short, but short enough because I gotta head to work. Had some things to do last night, fell dead asleep, didn't get to do this review. So here it is. So today I'm going to talk about a fragrance that, although a clone of another fragrance, doesn't match up, but is a great standalone frag. Want to know what that is? I bet you do, because that's why you're tuned in. It's your boy DB. And I'm about to take you behind the nonsense. So hey DB, what are we talking about, man? You got your own clone house. Why are you over here promoting other people's clone houses? Because I think it's important. I think the biggest thing we lack in the fragcom community is the ability to work together and have a healthy competition. Something me and Michael Densmore from Making Sense don't have much of an issue with. I don't think we're in any kind of direct competition. We do use some of the same oil company. I have different lines, so I do go outside of that. But nonetheless, man, makes good quality fragrances. So let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about Making Sense's Daya. So this here is a version of Xerjoff Naxos. Okay, first of all, Densmore is on point with his bottles. I don't know how you get much better. Nice thick glass, beautiful labels, waterproof labels, and you cannot unscrew that cap so nothing gets messed with. He will not give me his secret. That's okay. That's all right. Can't always have everybody's secret. So let's get down to this, guys. I'm going to be straight up honest. Let me just give you my take on the inspiration itself. The last time I did a review of Michael Densmore's fragrances, it had a huge, big alcohol burst for a long time. Now, he informed me he changed that. I don't know. I haven't ordered since then. But he did say if you let these sit for a little while, it will eliminate it. And that's what this did. I had about a 25, 30-second alcohol blast. That completely went away. So now let's go to what I think of this juice. As far as it being close to Naxos, no. It's about 70-75% to me. Off the top, you get two huge. Now, this is a beastly fragrance, okay? You got to understand something, guys. I want you to understand this. When we do clones, we take a lot of these from EDP to extracts, and a lot of extracts we take to, well, I do, 50% oils. So some notes are going to jive and stay the same. And then there's going to be other notes that are accentuated because of the amount of oils we have in here. It also depends on what perfumer's alcohol you use. Yes, there's many different kinds you can use. So little lesson, when you go from EDP to an extrait, things are going to change. Most of the time, not drastically, just some notes are more accentuated than others. So with that being said, this is 70-75% like Naxos, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, off the dot, straight up smelling this off the cap because I sprayed it, it smells like Naxos. The dry down to me, when you get to about that last 4-ish hours, which it's a 12-hour fragrance. I got 2 hours projection and 12 hours total off of it, but mostly that was on my clothes. So I got 10 hours on my skin, 9-ish, 10 hours on my skin. Not bad at all. Off the dot, this does not smell like Naxos for the most part. I get more of a vanillic, sweet, kind of honey tobacco, which if you've ever had Naxos, to me, I don't get that. I get a nice tobacco-y blast from it. Not quite like your red tobaccos, but still very prominent tobacco in a raw sense of tobacco. This is in a standalone fragrance, I give this a 9.5. If you can't stand how Naxos smells off the dot, how strong it is, how much it kind of punches you in the face, because I do have that as one of my most annoying fragrances. Yes, the beginning is annoying. If you don't want that, this is definitely what you should get. It's more of a toned down tobacco, adds more sweetness to it, and gives you still that Naxos vibe, because everybody knows after the projection of Naxos, in about the 3 to 4 hour range, that completely dies down and becomes a really nice fragrance, and it's easy to handle. That's how this completely starts. A more toned down Naxos. Towards the end, identical. Last about 4 hours, identical. So, hey, if this is something you haven't tried, I suggest you get your hands on it. This is, to me, a better version of Naxos. If I'm going out with somebody datish, or going somewhere where I may offend somebody because that potent blast of tobacco comes off of Naxos, this is what I'm going to take instead. It's strong. That you do not have to worry about. The strongness is there. It does not go away. It pretty much, the 2 hours projection is really, really strong. But after that, it's steady. Not a die off, not a step off. It's pretty well taken care of. So, hey, Dia from Making Sense, get it if you like that toned down Naxos. Once again, 70 to 75% like Naxos. A standalone fragrance on its own, not comparing it to Naxos, is a 9.5 to me. It's your boy DB, and I just took you behind the nonsense. Y'all have a good one on my way to work.